Good morning, students. This is the lesson of class 6th for the subject of geography, topic South America physical features, which is covered in chapter 9 South America, location, political divisions, and physical features, starting on page number 107 of your textbook, and is being submitted to you on 14th of December 2020. Physical features of South America. Most of the mainland of South America lies on the South American tectonic plate. The physical features of the continent range from the world's longest continuous mountains to the largest rainforest, and from the highest waterfalls to the driest desert. South America is divided into 5 physiographic regions, such as first is the Western Mountains. By the Western Mountains, we referred to the Andes mountain range. Andes is the longest and continuous mountain range in the world. It is located at the western edge of South America. Andes is spread across 7 countries, that is Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina. Now children, we will discuss some of the features of Andes. First feature is Andes extends for about 7,242 kilometers along the west coast from Caribbean from the Caribbean coast in the north to the Cape Horn in the south. Second, it comprises of 3 parallel ranges. Andes are young-fold mountains. The average height of these mountains is 4,000 meters. With the highest peak, Mount Aconcagua, situated at an elevation of 6,962 meters. These comprises of intermountain plateaus like Bolivian Plateau and Peruvian Plateau. Students, intermountain plateaus are those plateaus which are surrounded by mountains from all its sides. So here we have 2 examples of intermountain plateau. as Bolivian Plateau and Peruvian Plateau. Andes constitute an integral part of the Ring of Fire. So here you can see the Pacific Ring of Fire. This Ring of Fire is a path along the Pacific Ocean characterized by active volcanoes and frequent earthquakes. The world's highest volcano, Ojos del Salado, is located here in South America and measures up to 6,893 meters in height. Some other active volcanoes, including Mount Chimborazo and Mount Cotopaxi. Lake Titicaca is the second highest freshwater lake found here. Now, the second physical feature is the western coastal strip. Western coastal strip, it moves along the coastal area. It lies in between Andes Mountains and the South Pacific Ocean, like this. This is a very narrow plain lying between Andes and Pacific Ocean in the western part of the continent. This coastal plain extends along the entire length of the continent and its width varies from one place to the other, like in Peru, where it is widest and the width is 80 kilometers, while elsewhere it varies between 10 to 15 kilometers. The hot Atacama Desert lies in this coast across the Tropic of Capricorn in North Chile. Atacama is the driest desert in the world. Now students, before going any further in the topic, let me ask you a few questions, after which you can pause the audio or pause the lesson for 3 minutes to write down their answers. So, your questions are: name the highest peak in Andes. Name the world's highest volcano lies in the Andes. And question 3, which hot desert lies in South America? Now children, you may pause the audio for 3 minutes. The 3-minute break is over, children. So let us now discuss the answers. Answer number 1. Mount Aconcagua is the highest peak in Andes. Answer number 2. World's highest volcano, Ojos del Salado, is located in the Andes, whereas Atacama Desert is located in South America. The third physical feature is the Central Plains. This region of lowlands or plains, as its name suggests, lies in the center between the Andes in the west and the eastern highlands. The flat plains are formed by rivers as River Amazon, Orinoco, River Parana, Paraguay, and Uruguay. River Parana, Paraguay, and Uruguay collectively form the La Plata river system. In the north, the Orinoco plains are referred to as llanos, which means plains in Spanish. Llanos are basically the grasslands, in particular the tropical grasslands of South America. South of the Llanos, the Amazon lowlands are called selvas. It is a region of dense equatorial forest. Further south, the temperate grassy plains of Argentina are called pampas. Right? The Parana, Paraguay, and Uruguay lowlands include the Gran Chaco region. It is a vast alluvial region which is not drained well and become marshy during the rainy season. Clear? Here, this picture is showing the grasslands of South America, termed as llanos. This is the tropical evergreen forest found here, which is named as selvas. And again, the temperate grasslands named as pampas. Now, we will discuss the fourth physical feature, which is the Eastern Highlands. The Guiana Highlands and the Brazilian Highlands forms the Eastern Highlands. These two highlands are separated by Amazon River. These highlands extend in the eastern part of the continent along the Atlantic coast. The Eastern Highlands rise steeply in the east from the Atlantic coast and are gentler in the west. Gentler in the west direction. They are much lower in height as compared to Andes. They are composed of old hard rocks. In the region between 40 degrees south and 50 degrees south in Argentina lies a cold desert called the Patagonian Desert. Here you can see the picture of the Patagonian Desert. Now we will discuss about the rivers and lakes of South America, as we had done with the 4 physical features of South America already. So the first river is Orinoco River. Orinoco River, which is 2,400 kilometers long, flows from the Guiana Highlands towards the Atlantic Oceans in Venezuela. Angel Falls, the world's highest waterfall, is formed by a tributary of River Orinoco. The second river is the Amazon River. Amazon River, which is 6,400 kilometers long, rises in the Andes. Rises in the Andes and flows eastward. Here the river flows towards the east direction across the widest part of the continent. It is fed by thousands of tributaries. As you can see, there are many tributaries of River Amazon. That join it, and by daily heavy equatorial showers. Therefore, this river carries the largest volume of water in the world. Now, the third river system is the La Plata river system. The La Plata river system is formed by the rivers Paraguay, Parana, and Uruguay. These rivers flow southward. These rivers are flowing towards the south direction and drain into South Atlantic Ocean in a wide estuary in Argentina, which provides an excellent harbor. Apart from the rivers, there are only a few lakes in South America, as Lake Titicaca, here it is, Lake Titicaca is situated on the high plateau of Bolivia. The second lake is Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela. It is very important for mineral oil deposits. Now students, we will recapitulate the topic by means of a quick retest. So let me ask you a few questions, after which you can pause the lesson for 5 minutes to write down the answers. Question number 1. Name the rivers which forms La Plata river system. Question number 2. Which is the second highest freshwater lake in the world? Question number 3. What do you understand from the term lianos? Question number 4. Name the cold desert lies in South America. Students, you may now pause the lesson for 5 minutes. The time slot given for writing the answers is over, children. So let us now discuss their answers. Answer number 1. La Plata river system is formed by River Parana, Paraguay and Uruguay. Answer number 2. Lake Titicaca. Answer number 3. Llanos is a Spanish word which means plains. And these are the plains formed by River Orinoco. Answer number 4. Patagonian Desert. I hope you all have understood the topic very well. So you all are required to read chapter 9 at least twice and also practice the map work discussed today. With this, I conclude this interactive session. Thank you.